for the Mavericks. Marley Miller will return. He's on Wuka. Picks up his first foul. It'll be the second one against the Mavericks. It'll be the Hawk ball underneath the basket. Fuentes gets poked, lose it. Myers Little, long two, good. Nice pass. Anthony Fuentes with the assist finds Brody Myers Little. Hawks extend their lead to 3. Iswanwuka attacking baseline, kicks back out. Hernandez to Marley Miller, guarded by Fuentes. Jab step, now dribbles. Million. Long 3-ball, Marley Miller, good. Marley Miller ties the game with one stroke of the ball. Fuentes goes down low, trap for Myers Little, spins through it, gets the ball tipped. As he goes up, it gets his own ball, rips his rebound around, pushing around. Connor, 3-ball, no good. Brody Myers Little had to fight and scrap for that rebound, did come away with it, and Rayshon Connor got a little look. Million on the other end just wanted a quick transition 3, not there. Connor to Singh, looks to attack, picks his dribble up, trying to get to Connor, saves it. Fuentes, no. Marley Miller. And pass tipped out of bounds. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mavericks. Last touch, Rayshon Connor. And we're going to see Adam Desta check into the game for the first time for the Mavericks. Desta, the 6'4" freshman. I'm sure if you're a Mavericks fan, you were excited about what Adam Desta is going to do over the next 4 years at Meadowdale. Hernandez attacking the basket. Backdoor, Million. Goes up through Connor, tough basket. Noah Million sinks it though. This Meadowdale Mavericks team has been consistently getting better year after year, and now they're in the real scrap of it. Edmonds Woodway undefeated this year. The Edmonds School District producing a lot of great boys basketball squads. Fuentes picks his dribble up, 9 to shoot. Connor getting trapped, back to Fuentes. He'll put the 3-ball up. Nylon! Anthony Fuentes, the freshman, knocks down the tray and puts the Hawks back up 1. Into the corner. That shot no good, and a whistle and a foul. Adam Desta's 3 was no good, and a foul against the Hawks. I'm going to say Alex McCurchin grabbed a little bit too much of the Maverick. And it'll be a second foul against Alex McCurchin. Singh does well to grab that rebound. In transition, bounce pass, Myers Little, can't control it. Last touched off the Hawks. Transitions has been the bane for the Hawks so far. They've had the looks on transitions as a substitution for the Mavericks. Looks like Notnail Gourmet returns. Something they're going to want to clean up, the transitions, I'm sure, in practice before Shorewood next week. That 3-ball up off the back iron, no good. Fuentes with the rebound. Fuentes pushing the issue. Picks his dribble up, McCurchin. He lets the 3-ball fly. He knocks it down! Corner 3 for Alex McCurchin. And the Hawks up 4. Desta doesn't control that one cleanly. Hernandez. Gourmet from the elbow, no good. Singh with the rebound. Here comes Svajit Singh pushing the issue. Now picks his dribble up, and the Hawks will set it up. McCurchin. Connor. Swings to Fuentes. Fuentes. Cross pass. McCurchin. Another one. No good this time. Gets his own rebound. Attacks the basket. Offensive foul. And that'll be a third foul against Alex McCurchin. Four against the Hawks in the quarter. McCurchin's going to have to be really careful. So no basket and the foul. Hernandez attacks the basket. Goes down low, Gourmet. Loose ball, out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks, turned over. Shaw Jones will return, and he'll give Alex McCurchin a rest with those 3 fouls. Looks like the substitution I missed earlier was number 15, the 5'10" junior guard, Sean Shaw, returning for the Hawks. Sean Shaw checks into the game. Missed that one a bit earlier. Fuentes, Shaw Jones. Handoff, Sean Shaw. Defense switches. Fuentes, Shaw Jones now with the mismatch. Attacks the basket. Almost lost it, comes down with it, kicks out. Sean Shaw, the 3-ball. No good. Another good look for the Hawks. You're not going to complain about those. They don't fall sometimes. Hernandez, 3-ball in transition. Airmail. Loose ball down low. Gourmet gets it swatted from behind from Singh. Still on the floor. Who has possession? Singh comes down with it. Whistle. I heard a timeout from the Hawks bench. They're going to call a jump ball. They'll call it a jump ball. Possession arrow, Meadowdale. Getting the shot clock right are the officials. Appreciate all of our officials year in and year out. It's a tough job, I know, wearing the stripes. Everyone does it with a good job. I've never had an issue with any official here in the Terraceum. Marley Miller, down low, not Nail Gourmet. Kicks back out to Miller. Excuse me, here's not Nail Gourmet. That was Adam Desta previously. Desta with the ball here. Attacks, picks his dribble up, spin over Shaw Jones, no good. Loose ball, Shaw Jones comes away with it. 2 minutes to play in the half. Hawks up 4. Singh to Fuentes. Some miscommunication there from the Hawks. Back to Singh in the corner. Fuentes. 10 to shoot. Connor gonna get a screen into the corner. Go down low, Shaw Jones through traffic. Scores with the left hand, Oliver Shaw Jones. As light as a feather. Desta puts the 3-ball up. No good off the back iron. Rebound, Rayshawn Connor. Will he push the postmaster general? Brings it down. Kick in the corner. Sean Shaw, 3-ball. No good. Rebound, Fuentes. He'll pull it back out. Connor. Behind the back. Step back. Connor. No good there. Loose ball still floating around. The Mavericks come down with it. A minute to go in the first half. Hernandez. Gourmet. Miller. He'll put the 3-ball up. Knocks it down. Another tray for Marley Miller. 6 points tonight for 33. The sophomore guard is putting in work for the Mavericks. 3-point game. Shaw Jones. Back to Rayshawn Connor. Got a 20-second difference between shot and game clock. Fuentes. Sean Shaw. Shaw Jones. Back to Connor. 8 to shoot. Looks to attack. Travel. And the shot clock will be turned off. The Maverick ball. Looks like that's Nolan Lee checking into the game with the ball handler now. Nolan Lee. He'll hand off. Noah Million. Gonna hold for one final shot. Rayshawn Connor. Back to Lee. Picks his dribble up. Sean Shaw swarming. Gourmet. Just has to put a long shot up. I think the student section got him convinced. Sean Shaw, transition 3, no good. And at the end of the first half, the Mountlake Terrace Hawks started out slow but came roaring alive in the second quarter, and they lead 22-19 at the break. Ben Iman, Hawk TV, HPN. We're going to take a quick break. Enjoy the Mountlake Terrace High School pep band while we're gone, and we'll be back for the second half just shortly. Hawk TV, HBN, Ben Iman coming back for you. The Hawks are up 22-19 coming into this third period. And the Hawks were led. The Hawks were led by who else but senior guard Rayshon Connor, who led all scorers with 7 points in that first half. The Mavericks had two players, Khalil Botley and Marley Miller, tied with 6. Fuentes, Svajit Singh, Shaw Jones, Myers Little, and Connor. The floor for the Hawks. Marley Miller, Notnail Gourmet, Noah Million, Peyton Hernandez, and Khalil Botley. The starters all return. Connor attacking the basket, kicks to the corner. Fuentes, 10 to shoot, pulls out. Backdoor pass, finds it. Oh, and Myers Little couldn't save it. And out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. A great pass by Anthony Fuentes, a tough shot for Myers Little. Let's take a look quickly at some 3A rankings. The 3A RPI standings recently updated. The Mountlake Terrace Hawks sit 30th overall in 3A. They sit 7th in District 1 and currently would be on the road throughout the playoffs as things stand. That obviously can change with tonight's contest and 3 more conference games to follow. A couple teams you would recognize here on the Hawk TV HBN audience. Edmonds Woodway sits as the number 2 team in all of 3A. It's 16-0. And the Shorecrest Scots, who the Hawks actually knocked off last time out, picked up a huge road win. Last week's evened the season series to 1-1 with them. Handed Shorecrest only their second loss of the year. The Shorecrest Scots sit 6th. The Monroe Bearcats sit 7th. That's a name to watch out for when we get to district play. So the Hawks have some steep competition if they want to make another road to the Dome. That 3-ball is good. Notnail Gourmet opens the scoring. His second 3-ball ties the game. Myers Little to Shaw Jones. Guarded by Miller. Myers Little, top of the key, attacks the basket. Picks the dribble up, spin. Comes out Singh, 8 to shoot. Tacking, gets the ball tipped on the floor. And a whistle. Jump ball, possession arrow. Meadowdale. Another turnover for the Hawks. I'm not keeping track of those, and that might be for the best so far tonight for the Hawks. They're going to have to clean this up if they're going to want to win tonight and make a deep run into the postseason here. It is that time of the year. Postseason talk is upon us. The Hawks looking pretty decent with their 5-3 conference record. A win tonight would kind of help solidify their top half standing in District 1 RPI. Singh thought about it. Moved too quickly. Turnover travel for Svajit Singh. And a timeout called. Coach Johnny Phillips wants to talk it over with the Hawks. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back. Hawk TV HBN. Hawk TV, HBN. Ben Iman with you tonight. Glad to have you. Peyton Hernandez, the ball carrier, brings it over the midway line. Marley Miller, top of the key, guarded by Rayshawn Connor. A bump. Noah Million. Marley Miller wants to try to find an attack. Bumped. Hawks coming out with some tenacity on defense. The Hawks might have awoken. Coach Johnny Phillips got him fired up in that timeout. That long pass goes out to Million. That was errant. 5 to shoot. Attacks the basket, comes through traffic, whistle, foul. Goes against Brody Myers. Little will be his second. First one against the Hawks here in the second half. Looks like we'll see Jordan Wilson check back in as Noah Million knocks down his first free throw. Wilson will grab Anthony Fuentes, who checks out. Jordan Wilson, a bucket in that first half, been a key part of this Hawks bench. Million, toilet bowl, no good on the second free throw, goes 1 for 2 from the line. Connor brings the ball over. Myers Little. Back to Connor, attacks the basket behind the back. Cross swinging pass. Wilson, please, knocks it down. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. What a play. Jordan Wilson finishes a 3-ball with a great pass from Rayshawn Connor. Answered on the other end. Connor. He's feeling it. Connor crosses over. Gets bumped, has to pick the dribble up. 15 to shoot. Myers Little to Singh. Singh attacking the basket. Little hop step up, no good. Gets his own rebound back up. Shooter's roll for Svajit Singh. The last time out here on Hawk TV HBN, Svajit Singh put up a career night. Tonight, more quiet, only 5, but he's putting in the work defensively. Gourmet forced to kick out to Miller. Myers Little tipped that pass out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mavericks, 13 to shoot. Marley Miller. Swarmed. Botley to Hernandez, 6 to shoot now. Has to swing to Gourmet. Gourmet looking for space, 3 to shoot. Gourmet gets poked from behind, has to go up. Tough, good. Not nailed. Gourmet, a tough bucket at the shot clock. Singh. Pass was tipped, was able to corral it. Wilson attacking to Connor. Back to Singh. Singh, the 3-ball. Yes! Svajit Singh. Proving a big man can shoot from outside, too. 30-28, the Hawks lead. Million up over Singh. Tough bucket. How many tough buckets has Noah Million made tonight from around the elbow? We're tied at 30. Myers Little, tough defense, swarmed, picked his dribble up, looking for a pass, has to make one. Connor gets it, bumped, whistle. Foul here, it's going to go against the Mavericks. Marley Miller, his second, and first one against the Mavs here in the second half. Alex McCurchin returns. Checking out Brody Myers Little. Alex McCurchin hit a 3-ball earlier, but forced to check out, had 3 fouls, so the freshman's going to have to play carefully for the remainder of this game. Long inbound to Jordan Wilson. Screen. Singh dropped his man. Wilson. Oh, Jordan Wilson. Hand in my face. I don't mind. Little fadeaway too, but Peyton Hernandez, 3-ball in the corner, no good. Loose ball, tipped out of bounds. Going the other way, Hawk ball. Jordan Wilson. Himself for a little bit now. Joining him, of course, Anthony Asbury, Joey Gardner, and Mason Peterson. Whistle before the for the shot on the floor. Noah Million picks up his second one against the Mavericks. Kirchin gets some instruction. Connor pass tipped, kick ball. Will stay with the Hawks below the basket. Inbound. Svajit, another one. No good off the back iron. McCurchin pulls the rebound down. Connor, jab step. I thought about pulling the trigger, it felt like. He had me convinced. McCurchin gets the handoff. Some motion play. Now Connor pulls the trigger. No good. McCurchin comes flying in. Gets a third rebound. No good. In transition now, the Mavericks. Noah Million puts the 3-ball up. No good off the back iron. McCurchin pulls it down. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Mountlake Terrace. Substitution came for the Mavericks that looks like I missed. It looks like I missed the return of Orion Izonmuka. Checking back into the game for the Mavericks. Notnail Gourmet will pick up Rayshawn Connor full court. Don't want to let the Hawks get into their sets. Behind the back. Wilson attacking baseline, now pulls out. Shaw Jones has checked back into the game for the Hawks. Connor in the corner, puts one up over Gourmet. Nylon! Rayshawn Connor, corner 3. Puts the Hawks up 5. Miller into the corner. Botley attacking, picks his dribble up, has to kick back out. Miller, long 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound Singh. Singh wants to push it. Svajit Singh running downhill all the way. No good. Coming the other way are the Mavericks. Notnail Gourmet picked up by Wilson through traffic. Block party. Loose ball. It'll go to the Mavericks. Last touched off the Hawks. I don't know if that was Singh, Wilson, or Alex McCurchin. But that block had a lot of features on it. And we'll get a quick sub. Shaw Jones will check out. Jackson Wallace returns. Some rotational play here. 1:05 to go here in the rest of the third. Hawks up 5. Long inbound to Izwanwuka. Gourmet guarded by Wilson. Tacks him. Up over Wallace. Izwanwuka comes down with it, goes back up, fouled. They say he was fouled going up. Jackson Wallace. Second one against the Hawks, first one against Wallace. And he'll send Orion Izwanwuka to the line for a couple free throws. The 6-foot junior forward. First one up, no good. Izwanwuka, a lefty. Don't see many southpaws at the free throw line. No good, rattle around. And whistle go to the Hawks. And it's a foul against Noah Million, his third. And third one against the Mavericks. We're under a minute to play. Not Nail Gourmet again, picking Rayshon Connor up the whole way down. Connor, the leading scorer with 10. Wilson trying to get around Izwanwuka. Now he uses the screen. Wallace to McCurchin. Guarded by Million. Comes around Singh. Back to him, Singh. 10 to shoot. Rolling up tough through traffic. Long 2, no good. And the Mavericks will bring that one down. About a 3-second difference between the shot and game clock. So the Hawks will have to put one up. Gourmet. Khalil Botley. Million guarded by Singh. Back to Gourmet. Picks the dribble up out. Botley. 3-ball good. Khalil Botley's got 9 tonight for the Mavericks. And 6 when the Hawks finally get it inbounded. 5 tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawks with 3.1. And a quick sub for the Mavericks. Noah Million's going to check out. Adam Desta will return, and the inbound will be right in front of me here at the table. And we'll also see Nolan Lee return, give not Nail Gourmet. Rayshon Connor will inbound right in front of the Hawk TV HBN table. 3-1. Long inbound. No one there, but tipped out of bounds, turned over to the Mavericks. So 2.3, no shot if you're the Hawks. Want to play everyone tight. Hawks up 2. And we won't put a shot up. That'll end the third period. The Hawks are up 2, 35-33. Crunch time from the Terraceum. The Hawks look to close this one out. Ben Iman, Hawk TV HBN. We'll be back. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Maverick ball. Hawk TV HBN, I'm Ben Iman. The Mountlake Terrace High School pep band in the house, directed by band director Darren Fall. Fuentes, Connor, Wallace, McCurchin sing the floor for the Hawks. Lee, Miller, Botley, Izwanwuka, and Desta, the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Botley. Gets it tipped. Singh comes away with it. Quickly, Rayshon Connor in transition. Rayshon Connor elevating whistle. Ooh, a tough foul. Connor gets up, though. A tough foul going to the rack. Against Marley Miller, his third. First one against the Mavericks in the quarter. Rayshon Connor's going to get a pair of free throws after that one, but he had to earn that one. And a substitution. Noah Million will return. Orion Izwanwuka checks out. Rayshon Connor looking to put down points 11 and 12 tonight. First one up, no good. Connor sunk the pivotal free throw to knock off the Arlington Eagles, if we remember all the way week 2 of this season. How big does that win look right now for the Mountlake Terrace Hawks? Second one up and good. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Again, it's a deceptive 8-8. If you look at the Hawks' record at 500 this year, that's definitely not something to balk at. Their wins have been big, and their losses at some times have been big, but most of them have been by a possession or two. Botley gets around Wallace, can't finish though. And Fuentes brings the ball over, up 3. Guarded by Nolan Lee. Into the corner, McCurchin almost lost it. Getting swarmed down low, turned over. Marley Miller in transition. Botley. Desta. Miller attacks Singh, goes up over Wallace and knocks it down. Marley Miller. He's got 8. Connor kicks back out. Fuentes to Singh in the corner. Singh gets around Desta, goes up tough, blocked. Out of bounds, stays with the Hawks. Or no, it won't. Turn over to the Mavericks. Marley Miller played some tough defense there to win that one back. Jackson Wallace checks out. Oliver Shaw Jones returns. Botley. Desta, 3-ball, good. Adam Desta with his first bucket of the night. But a big one puts the Mavericks up to 38-36. The freshman putting in a big shift in crunch time. Singh. McCurchin to Connor. Connor tries to attack Botley. Fuentes, 3-ball in the corner. Returns! Anthony Fuentes, a 3-ball of his own. He's got 6 tonight. Hawks back up 1. It's going to be wire to wire this whole way. Botley back to Marley Miller. He'll pull it out with 15 to shoot. Desta guarded on McCurchin, freshman on freshman. Miller, Million attacking Connor, kicks to the corner. Another one, good. Khalil Botley knocks that 3-ball down. No, he's got 12. And a timeout to the Mavericks, a full one. Hawk TV HBN. We're going to take a quick break and come back. Don't go anywhere. HBN coming back to you. Ben Iman with the call. Excited to have you here tonight. Hawk TV HBN. It's a tough one. The Mavericks lead the Hawks 41-39, 5:28 to play. Coming out of the Maverick timeout, it will be Hawk ball. A big 3-ball just knocked down by Khalil Botley. Botley has 12 tonight. Connor. Singh looking for McCurchin. Hands it off to him. Now Rayshon Connor looks to attack around Botley, gets around him. Lee, help defense, no good. Loose ball grabbed by Marley Miller. In a game that has been so back and forth, empty possessions really hurt in this one. Marley Miller. Desta puts just a 3-ball up, no good. Rebound Connor, pushing it. Bounce pass, McCurchin backdoor layup, it's good. Finger roll finish, Alex McCurchin. That looked pretty. Ties the game up at 41. Whistle, offensive foul. Alex McCurchin winning that one right back on the other end. Adam Desta picks up his first and second one against the Mavericks. Peyton Hernandez will return for Desta, as well as Nathaniel Gourmet returning. Alex McCurchin with a beautiful finger roll finish for two, and then on the other end gets the offensive foul drawn. Those are the stats that the Hawks love to see. From a McCurchin, we're not surprised. Connor. Singh, top of the key. Fuentes. Anthony Fuentes, 3-ball. Short front iron, no good. Whistle. Foul goes against Rayshon Connor, his second. And first one against the Hawks in the fourth. So final games for the Hawks. At Shorewood versus Edmonds Woodway and at Archbishop Murphy. One of those is must win. One of those you'd like to win, and one of those you hope to win. That shot no good. Shaw Jones comes away with it. Fuentes picks his dribble up. Singh. Hands off McCurchin. Back to Fuentes. To Rayshon Connor. 3-ball from the corner. Out of bounds. Stay with the Mavericks. Connor's 3-ball looked pretty for a long time, but couldn't get the roll it needed. 3:41 to go. We're tied at 41. Gourmet. Million to Marley Miller. Attacks the basket. Miller bumped through traffic. Pass out of bounds. Turned over. Hawk ball. Oh, now we're going to call that a tip. Oh, and the Terrace student section and fans do not like that one. It'll stay with the Mavericks. 16 to shoot. You can tell us at home what you thought of that one. Hernandez looking to inbound. Just has to go long to Gourmet. Miller sets it up to Gourmet. Attacking Singh. Baseline up over him. Short, no good. Shaw Jones comes down with it. Connor behind the back. Now we'll set it up. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Knotted up at 41. Fuentes comes out of the corner now. Attacks baseline. Explodes Anthony Fuentes. Fuentes like a rocket ship to the basket. Puts the Hawks back up 2. The Terrace student section starting to come alive. Gourmet goes down low. Botley working on Shaw Jones. Botley bouncing, whistle, foul. And Oliver Shaw Jones picks up his first. Second against the Hawks, and they're going to call it a shooting foul. And Khalil Botley will go to the line for some free throws. First one up. No good. Khalil Botley, another southpaw from the free throw line. Has 12 points, leads the Mavericks in scoring. Second one up and good. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Fuentes will set the offense up. Connor now will dribble, goes to the post. Shaw Jones working, spins up through traffic, knocks it down. Tough buckets. Oliver Shaw Jones But he put his hard hat on for that one and went to work. Hawks up 3. Gourmet, Marley Miller, Peyton Hernandez in front of the band. Marley Miller, long 3 off the back iron. Ball up in the air. McCurchin brings it down. Connor, whistle foul against Meadowdale. Gourmet, his second. Third against the Mavericks. We're under 2 minutes to play, 1:57. Kirchin to inbound. We'll go long to Rayshon Connor. Fresh shot clock for the Hawks. Shaw Jones, Fuentes, Singh, McCurchin the floor. Down low to Singh. Posts up his man, spins, high post. Hook, no good. Loose ball, out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks, no good. The rebound was not contained by anyone, but last touch off the Hawks. Miller, Meadowdale Gourmet, handoff Hernandez. Back to Marley Miller. They want to put the ball in his hands, or Botley's, it feels like. No, they'll give it to Hernandez. The 3-ball, good. Peyton Hernandez's first bucket of the game is a big one to tie it at 45. 1:26 to go. Timeout, Meadowdale. Hawk TV, HBN, don't go anywhere. A classic's brewing from the Terraceum. We'll be back. Hawk TV, HBN, Ben Iman with you. 1:26 to go in the game. We're tied at 45 between the Meadowdale Mavericks and the Terrace Hawks. This game coming down to the wire. Fuentes will be the ball handler. He's on the floor with Singh, Shaw Jones, McCurchin, and Connor. For the Mavericks, Marley Miller, Hernandez, Gourmet, Million, and Botley. Shaw Jones to Fuentes, gets the ball tipped, 10 to shoot now. Fuentes goes to work. Fuentes attacks his man. Fuentes gets around him. Fuentes, the left-hander, no good. Loose ball, still up. Svajit Singh. It was Rayshon Connor, then it was Svajit Singh. Timeout, Mountlake Terrace. 57-1 to go, and the Hawks are up 2. Brody Myers-Little's going to check in before we go to the break. Hawk TV HBN, we'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Hawk TV HBN coming back a little early. Ben Iman with the call. Talk about our next matchup. The Hawks go to Shorewood Tuesday, January 28th. That is on the road, 7:15 tip-off. The Shorewood Stingrays 11-6 this year. Shorewood won the early season matchup 46-43 right here in this building, so the Hawks will look to split the season series on the road. And Shorewood currently sits in front of the Hawks in the 3A, 2A South standings and 6th in the district RPI, which if the Hawks could pick up that game, could potentially see the Hawks flop the Stingrays, and would also mean the Hawks might get to host a district playoff game as we come down to it. We'll get more of that next week with you as we get deeper into crunch time. Gourmet will inbound to Marley Miller, and here we go. Under a minute to play. Botley, Hernandez, and Million on the floor. Botley's going to attack Shaw Jones. Spins him, left hook, no good. Rebounds, Svajit Singh. Tough defense from the Hawks. It's what they're known for. Fuentes will bring it down. 10 seconds or so, the difference maybe 12 between the shot and game clock. A bucket would make it 4. They'll put the ball in Rayshon Connor's hands with 10 to Myers-Little. to Fuentes, the freshman. Fuentes goes down low to Singh. 3 to shoot, ball on the floor. Loose ball tipped out of bounds, whistle first. Shot clock violation. So the shot clock is off, and the Mavericks will have the ball 13.7. And Meadowdale will burn a timeout. So the Hawks do not get a shot off. It'll go to the Mavericks. We'll keep it here, Hawk TV HBN. 13.7, Hawks up 2, 47-45. For the Mavericks, Khalil Botley has 10, Marley Miller has 8, Nathaniel Gourmet has 8, Noah Million has 8. Any one of those 4 guys I could easily see take this last shot for the Mavericks. The Hawks are going to have to come out and play some staunch defense. Shot clock is off, so the Mavericks can hold for one final shot if you want. Hawk TV HBN, I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll be back momentarily. Coming back, Hawk TV HBN. Gourmet, Hernandez, Miller, Botley, and Million the floor. Hawks will bring out the full court defense. They're not going to make it easy. They don't make it easy. Can they get the inbound in? Miller has to. Hawks wanted a carry. Don't get it. 10 now. Coming all the way. Loose ball. They put it on the floor. It's still loose. Who has it? Coach O'Neill's all the way on the floor, wants a timeout. Possession arrow, Mountlake Terrace. Meadowdale put it on the floor. Timeout, Mountlake Terrace. Talk about the defense. We'll take a quick break. Come back, Hawk TV HBN. Hawk TV HBN, Jordan Wilson checks into the game for the Hawks. Will give Shaw Jones a rest. Floor stays the same for the Mavericks. Well, Hawks will have to get the inbound in. That's going to be the big thing. Man-to-man defense, looking more like football. They get it into Fuentes. And he's fouled, 2.8 to go. Gourmet picks up a foul. Will be his third. The Mavericks will have to foul one more time to get the Hawks into the bonus so they can run a little more down. Inbound to Connor, loose ball, came away with it. Whistle blown with .5. Wow, the Hawks almost turned it right back over. Marley Miller picks up a fourth and puts Rayshawn Connor on the line. Meadowdale does have a timeout. If you're Rayshawn, are you intentionally missing the second one? Just 2 shots for Rayshawn Connor. 0.5 left on the game clock. I'm not sure there's anything you can do with 0.5. Connor's first one is up and sinks it. Connor eyeing it up. Will put it up. No good. No good on the heave. The Mountlake Terrace Hawks survive the Meadowdale Mavericks and win another close one, 48-45. The Hawks improve to 9-8 overall on the year and 6-3 in conference. The Mavericks will fall to 8-8. For the Hawks, they'll move on again at Shorewood next Tuesday, then be right back here Friday night when the Hawks take on the undefeated number 2 ranked Edmonds Woodway Warriors. Senior night from Hawk TV HBN. For Ben Iman, that's me, and for the rest of the Hawk TV HBN crew making tonight possible, we'd like to thank you all. We'll see you next week, senior night from the Terraceum. Good night.